Guys, I'm here. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Something is going on.
Ghost. We make him fly like a ghost. If you want, talking a game.
I don't know why my intro is. All right, guys, I don't know. I'm trying. My intro, for some apparent reason, is not playing. I don't know. All right, guys. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. It was my fault. I saw on my phone, it's not showing up that the intro is playing, but it is playing. I know. Okay. Tenía que ser la Cindy. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm going to try this again. Let's rewind. Here we go.
Yeah. Ghost. We make him fly like a ghost. If you want, talking a game. The heater gon' turn into toast. If you pull out and we split him, he was just doing a distance. Promise we ain't gon' miss him. His soul gon' fly when we lift him. Bye, good riddance. Why is this haunting her feelings? To the top on a mission. I got a shot, take it with precision. You ain't up if you ain't down to get it. Fuck your vibe if you ain't vibing with us. No. Bye. Clock him out. He ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. You ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. Headshot, knock him out. Get him, bye.
Okay, hi everybody. Let me turn on my. Listen, Linda. All right. Cindy is a work in progress. I have never claimed to be. Ay, Dios mío. Okay, let's try this again. I have never, Okay, all right. I don't know what's going on, but okay. All right, guys. Hello, everybody. Sorry. I don't know. Oh my God, it's that kind of day, right, guys? You ever had just that kind of day? It's that kind of day. So let me say hello to everyone. Oh my God. My camera's all dirty. Lord have mercy. But guay, Cindy, but guay. Pero guay. Okay. Hi, everybody. All right. Let me say hello to everybody. I know that's annoying, but, you got to say hello. Okay. Adele. Hello, sweetie boy. Barbara. Hey, sweetie nail pusher. Happy being me. Hey. Jenny Lee, hey, thank you guys for putting up with my, bullcrap. I appreciate you guys. Kirsten Enzi, hey, mama. Deborah Young, hey, thank you. Peace and prayers to all who need them. Thank you. Thank you so much. Prayers are always welcome over here. Shay, hey, sweetie pie. Nezzy pie, hey, sweetie. J times 2. Hey, manita. Oh, also, I don't think I'm gonna call her JJ anymore because I'll explain that in a second. But anyway, Jim Jules, hey mama, hey Megs, how are you? Hey Miranda, Beth Idol, hey sweetie, I see you this time. I see you. Hey sweetie pie, J Fid, hey girl. Kira Maselli Carpenter, hey, I say her whole name because sometimes when I say Kira, it sounds like Tira, and then when I'm saying Tira, it sounds like Kira. So, hi, Kira, just so she can know I'm saying hello to her. How are you? I hope you're well today. Yeah, I know it was playing. I know, guys. I'm listen. Hey, Brandon, thank you for being here. Nice to see you. Let me say hello. One lone voice. Hi, how are you, sweetie? Hi, Tia. Nice to see you here. Thank you for being here. Susan, hello, Susan Dawson. Thank you for being here. You found my channel. I'm very, very grateful for that. Blue eyeshadow on brown eyes. I don't know. So I've never really worn blue eyeshadow before. So I was like, why not? I've tried every other color, but blue, I don't know. I've always had this thing with blue. Never really wanted to wear blue eyeshadow. Never. I just don't like it. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't. It's just like palettes that are blue. I've never been drawn to. I don't know, but I have a palette. I'm gonna show you which one I use. Like, sorry guys. So, got to do my Tati Westbrook. So, trying to make her sue me every time. I use this palette again. Oh shoot, what's going on? Okay, hold on. I use this one, the Beauty Glaze, the one that has the 3 color stories in it. So I had already used this one and the pink, and I had never used this one. I hope you can see it. Sorry. So I used this one today. I used the blues, and then the blue on my lid, I don't know, wasn't popping so much. So then I used JJ had sent me this. So I used the blue, it's BH Cosmetics Color Festival. And I used the blue from in here on my lids. Oh, sorry. Can you see this blue right here? Oh my God. It was just like beautiful. So I used that. And then I used another palette JJ sent me, the NYX Love You So Mochi. I don't know. I used just like this icy blue right here. These one just for the inner corner. So there goes my impersonation of Tati Westbrook. But anyway, yeah. So I saw someone. I was watching a live, and I saw someone. Hey, Tira Nicole. There you go. How you doing? Thank you. I don't know. This is my first time messing with blue. Chicago. Hi, Chicago. Thank you for being here. Yeah, so I'm making sure. Hey, Rachel M. Hey, sweetie pie. Hey, Skippy. Okay, I hope Marianne. There goes my Marianne. Hey, sweetie pie. Okay, so I think I got everybody. God. Oh, Claudia. Hey, sweetie. Education. Hi. Nice to see you. Wanda Steves, Yolanda Hardy. Wow, okay. I'm feeling love tonight. I don't know. Thank you all for being here. I'm feeling love. I'm sweating, guys. I don't know about all this sweater stuff. I was trying to find something to match the blue, and I thought my little Mr. Rogers, Mr. Rogers sweater might do it. But listen, Mr. Rogers might have to go because this shit is hot as hell. But anyway, okay. All right. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood type shit. But no. Okay. Yeah, I have to do a makeup tutorial. I know. I have to get on it. I'm gonna do a get ready with me really soon, guys. I'm a little anxious about that because I'm not a pro, and it takes me a while to blend because I like have to make sure the blend. Even though I'm not a pro, I don't know. I'm kind of OCD with the blending, so you guys might get bored. But if you really want to see that, I can do that. Let me turn off my camera, guys. Let me turn on my fan because a bish is hot. I don't know if it's these lights. Hold on. And I got my window open, and it's still not helping me. Yo, what's going on, fan? What is the deal? Did somebody unplug my fan? Of course. Yep. Somebody unplugged my fan. Sorry, guys. With Cindy, right? You're going to get some technical difficulties at all times. So sorry. So sorry. But it is hot up in this joint, and I need some air. I can't breathe. Okay, let's try this again. Whew, puñeta. Okay, there we go. All right. All right, sorry about that. Listen, I'm hot, man. I can't take it. Okay, so how's everybody doing tonight? I hope you are all well. I hope everybody's drink some ice water. I know, man. I need somebody to bring me some ice water. Yeah, we got snow. It was almost up to my knees, actually, the snow. And New York, we don't do too well with snow. We don't do too well with snow. It's like, well, in the city, it's okay because they always take care of Manhattan. They're gonna make sure the streets are plowed. But here in Brooklyn, listen, some of these streets is like a mountain. You're gonna have to just fend for yourself. So it's not that bad. Most of like my building is definitely the walkways clean, but the sidewalks, like the curbs, you can't cross. It's like mountains of snow. So you got to wear your boots, but it's not that bad. So I don't know how many inches. Like let's say a park bench, like the park bench is covered, so it's like that high. But listen, yeah, I know I'm not that smart, right? I don't know how many inches that is, all that. I don't know all that. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, cold water. Thank you. Okay. So, anyway, today's been a whew, today's been a kind of a rough day for me, but I'm not here to complain. But you're better than many of us. I do makeup, and I would love to see how it's done. I will definitely do that for you guys. I would love to do that. I would. It's very hot in Australia. I've always wanted to go to Australia. That is somewhere I would love to go because I'm infatuated with crocodiles and alligators. So yeah. So don't get me started about Australia because then Puerto Rican Mrs. Rogers. Yeah, I'm telling you. Um. Yeah, I know, because you work a lot, Megs. I know. Uh. Okay, now I know your brand X iPods or earpods think. I know. No, you Cindy's OnlyFans. You crazy? They will boot me from OnlyFans. Like, girl, get up out of here. I was snowed in New York City, no cars on the street. It was magic. I would love that, right? Oh, I would love that. When I was a kid, I loved it when we had snow days. My dad would take us and we would sled and we would play in the snow. It was, but now as an adult, like it sucks. Guys, I'm sorry. I have the damn that damn highlighter on my nose and it bothers me. And so, that's the last thing I need to be said is I'm messing with my nose. But anyway, okay. I work 40 hours a week usually unless they give me mandatory time off. I know you work a lot. Lots of BH Cosmetics palettes on clearance right now. JJ, but why? Pero por qué? Why? Why, girl? Why? You tortured me. You tortured me. Okay. So anyway, I wanted to say, JJ's. I saw somebody was in a whole other community, right? Was saying JJ, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so used to everything being blamed on my JJ, our JJ, that when I heard the name JJ, I was like, my heart stopped. I was like, they were like, oh yeah, JJ was talking shit, and I was like, this, and I'm talking about this is a corner of YouTube that we've never ventured into. I just happened to be doing a deep dive on YouTube because I wanted to talk about blind loyalty, right? And I know that, of course, if I talk about blind loyalty, people will assume that I'm talking about people in my immediate community, people that I've had interactions with, people. No, I branched out into all parts of YouTube. And I saw that a lot of the issues that we're dealing with maybe here that we've spoken about, it doesn't only pertain to here. It's everywhere on YouTube. The same issues, the doxing, the cloning accounts, the taking people's kids and using the kids' pictures as avatars and making usernames that are so offensive. One person lost her son and somebody came in trolling her with her deceased son's picture, and the name was just vile, just like blaming her for his death, like really vile stuff. So I was going into different places all day today, and I guess that's why it messed up my mood. You can only watch so much negativity before it really like just latches on to you. So I don't recommend that. I don't think I'll be doing any more deep dives ever again because listen, Linda, it had me in a bad mind state today. So I made a little like an intro video. It's not really an intro. You may need to pause it. I'm gonna see if I can pause it on my phone and read what I wrote. It's just explaining what blind loyalty is and all of that stuff. So I'm gonna play it right now because I don't know how to share my screen yet. I'm still on my phone. Hopefully next week I will have a laptop so I will be able to share my screen and actually show you guys things that I'm talking about. Okay, but for right now, I'm just gonna play this. And as I said, you may need to pause it later to read it. I apologize for that. But let's just play this here and see if it plays because on my phone, as I said, it's not playing. So I have to look on my phone and it's okay, it's playing. Let me shut up. Okay, sorry. I was just looking in chat to make sure something didn't happened? I hope everything's okay, guys. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it is. YouTube can be a cruel place. It has. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we have the bots coming in. I'm not, it's the bots are everywhere. I don't even know what that's about. But yeah, I know. That was too fast. I'm sorry. Okay. So I'm gonna go back and try to read it. Let me see. Okay. So the first one just says, oh my God, guys. Sorry. Listen, I'm a mess today, guys. It's something is I know. I don't even know why I did that. So the first one says, never let sorry, excuse me. Never let your loyalty make a fool of you. Okay? And then the second one says, blind loyalty will eventually get you lost. Right? Sorry, excuse me. And I mean no disrespect to people that are visually blind. Okay. I think that this was an analogy, blind loyalty or following somebody around without questioning them, you'll get lost. You're being led by someone else. So this doesn't have to do with being, of course, physically blind. This has to do with being blind mentally, emotionally, and allowing things that you shouldn't. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see what the next one says. If I can get through it. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm going through my phone. Uh, the third one says, blind party loyalty will be our downfall. We must follow the truth wherever it leads. Right? Meaning you don't just want to follow what someone else says to you. And I've done that. I've listened to what others have told me, and I should have done my own research. The next one says, no man, woman, or group should operate with blind loyalty. Loyalty should not be given until all things are laid out up front. Sorry, guys, you need to check things out at the front door before any commitment is made. Investigate and take plenty of time to make sure they are ethically, morally straight, and that there is no issues that can cause harm emotionally or physically to you. Do not be loyal to anyone or anything that's no good for you. Okay. The next one, EOS, it says, those who don't know the true value of loyalty can never appreciate the cost of betrayal. And the next one is only a few more, guys. Sorry. I know you're like, girl, we're not in school. What the hell, girl? All right. The next one says, loyalty is a noble quality so long as it is not blind and does not exclude the higher loyalty to truth and decency. Right. So loyalty is good as long as it's not done blindly and it's not done at the expense of the truth and your decency, your principles. Okay. So sorry, guys. Okay, wait. Almost done. Almost done, guys. What did I do? I messed up. Of course I messed up. Damn, I had it good and then okay, here we go. What the hell, Cindy? Okay. You can't force loyalty. Some people will always let you down. Everybody won't always be who you want them to be. I'm never perfect, but I'm always genuine, and I've realized people are consistent with who they want to be consistent with. They're true to who they want to be true to. They're loyal to who they want to be loyal to. It's all about choices. So in my life, every excuse just gets you closer to an exit. And it's no love lost. I just choose not to waste my time with the games. We can be cool, we just can't be close. And let's see. I think that's it. Oh, it says, oh shoot. The last one, because the other one is just somebody playing a game of Russian roulette. So the last one before that says, don't let your loyalty become slavery. Know when to let go and never compromise on self-respect. Right? So I thought that was important. Let me say hello. I saw some people come in. Bella Marie, hello. Bella Marie, hello. How are you? Patty Brunner, my girl. Hey, Patty. Thank you for being here. I think that's who I saw coming in. And I think it was just a misunderstanding. Vera was saying hello to you, Bella. I think that's what. Yeah. Oh, good to GTSY is good to see you. So I think you guys worked it out between yourselves, but okay. Yes. So I just wanted to read that because I know some people maybe weren't able to see that, because of course it was gone by so quickly. But I think that it's important because I know that I've been guilty of it. I've been guilty of blindly being loyal to people throughout my life, not only on YouTube, but outside of YouTube, everywhere. I am the kind of person, I am loyal to a fault. I am in my real life too. And it's it's burned me a lot, but I don't regret being loyal, but there is a difference. I've learned that being loyal doesn't mean sacrificing what you believe in. Doesn't mean sacrificing what you believe is right and standing up for what you believe is right. Sorry. When I came onto YouTube, I didn't realize that there was a difference. I did blindly follow or show loyalty to people that didn't deserve it, because to me loyalty is earned and I was just giving it away. I wasn't um allowing people to earn it, and it goes the same for me. I made friends with people that weren't really friends. I should have kept them acquaintances or peers, because they're your peers right here on YouTube. We're all peers to some extent, even if I'm a subscriber. I'm a content creator now, but I'm still a subscriber. So even subscribers are still my peers because I'm a subscriber. So I think that I misinterpreted a lot of relationships that I had here, and I should have kept it in perspective. And I showed a lot of loyalty blindly to people I shouldn't have. And everything here is a learning experience for me. I take everything as a learning experience. I try to learn from everything, all my mistakes, and do better next time. That's all I can try to do. And I think that a lot of people, you connect to people, right? And you watch people, and like, let's say I've watched content creators that I watched and I thought I knew them, but I only know what they allow me to know about them. Some people don't share certain parts about their life, right? Some people um are playing a part, are playing a role, right? So you may think you know somebody, you know their heart, you know their integrity, but honestly you really don't. That takes time. And even that, I'm going to use Creep Show Art as an example. Sorry, excuse me, because I don't want to use anybody in the community right now because that's messy. Creep Show Art, right? She presented herself one way as a person of integrity, person that was here against the fuckery, that was here for the truth, calling people out, holding people accountable. And then it comes out that she's doing all the things that she's been calling people out for. So in essence, she was playing a part, playing a role. And so many people took what she said at face value. And when things first came out about Creep Short, there were people that didn't want to believe it. People that felt like they knew her. And they were like, there's no way. And as more and more came out, there was people that still showed her loyalty blindly, right? Until there came a point where they could no longer keep that blindfold on. They had to remove it because you're in denial until a certain point where you can't be in denial anymore. And I think that following people in that way can be dangerous, not only for them but for yourself. You're setting yourself up to be brokenhearted, to be upset. It's an expectation that is not able to be kept. Creep Show must be a Gemini. Deborah Young says, as I get older, I've let go of people who bring me no joy or positivity. I agree. And it's hard sometimes, right, to let go of people because you form these bonds or these connections with people. But it's about being honest with yourself. And I don't want to be around people that don't bring me joy or that just bring negativity around me, that I'm always in a bad mood because everything is just negative, everything is just mess, drama, all of that. I don't want to be around that all the time. Sometimes, I'm a woman, I gossip, bochinche. I do. I like the little chisme, but not to the extent where it's harming people, not to the place where it's gotten on YouTube now. And I mean it. It's not only the anti-KJ community, it's not only the commentary community. I was in a whole other community today, and the stuff that I saw over there it's all across YouTube. And this is what I say when I say that we've allowed it and it snowballed on this whole platform. It's true because we haven't checked it. And as one person, let's say somebody that you talk to every day in a chat is saying something that you don't agree with, and you don't say anything because that's your friend or you're cool with them. And then it continues that way. I want to do my part to not continue. Like if somebody tells me something that I know is untrue, right? And I listen to it and I don't say, well, I don't think that that's the truth, or I know this is my opinion. If I don't add that, I'm just allowing that lie to continue. And then if I go and perpetuate that lie, and now I go and share that lie with somebody else, I've added to the fuckery and to the bullshit, right? And added this narrative. I hate that word. Oh my God, I hate that word. But I've added to that story, and I know it's not true. And I see that happen so much online because so many of us, when I first came here, I wanted to be liked. I didn't want people not to like me. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I didn't want to be, I didn't care if people didn't like me. Of course, I wanted people to like me. And I didn't realize that in trying to be politically correct all the time, or trying to be diplomatic all the time, it's worked against me. It worked against me, because I wasn't being my authentic self, and I had to come here and let it out and be who I am, and allow people to see me for who I am. This is who I am. You can accept me and meet me where I am, or you can choose to walk away. That's your choice. But I am going to be honest, because if I come here and I'm playing a game, right? I'm playing a game with you. I'm lying to you guys. I'm putting up a facade, right? I'm not giving you guys a true choice whether you want to be here or not, because you're being tricked. You're being fooled, right? By who you think I am. But when I come here, I'm my true self, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm flawed as fuck. Cindy gonna curse. Cindy gonna say some shit. Cindy gonna come here with her hair a mess. Cindy's colorful. I'm giving you the choice whether you want to be a part of this game of life. You know what I mean? It's all the players should know the rules. And and I'm not saying that this is a game. I don't think that the drama or the nasty shit is a game. I'm using it as an analogy. You know, in any game, all the players should know the rules of the game, should know who's playing. You understand? So maybe that sucks as an analogy, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. Marianne says, I couldn't have done it without these chats, no lies, JJ, because of the support and the way I see how people are supposed to be treated in here in other chats. And I'm like, oh, this ain't it in real life. I'm glad about that. You guys are talking about signs. Who's a Taurus? My mom was a Taurus, Marianne. My mom, oh, JJ, that's why. JJ, my mom was a Taurus too. Stubborn. Oh my God, my mother was the worst. She was the most stubborn person I ever met. What the hell, Shay? My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. And damn right, is better than yours. Yeah, crazy. Yes, I am very loyal with anyone I consider a friend. You are, Miranda. You are. Patty Brunner says, I could be accused of being blindly loyal to Katie. However, I see her faults, but still love her. And that's not, and Patty, I don't think that you're blindly loyal to Katie. You just choose to love her regardless, right? In spite of it all. And it's funny because when I met Patty Brunner, I was an anti-KJ and she was a KJ lover. And we saw each other as people, right? I didn't see her as, oh my God, she's a Katie Joy fan. And she didn't see me as, oh my God, she's a Katie Joy detractor. We allowed ourselves to get to know each other. And I love Patty. And she's an amazing, amazing woman. And I say it all the time. I would have missed out on so many amazing people had I come in with that judgment, right? Had I seen somebody in a chat of somebody that maybe I'm not too fond of, and I'm judging them. And this is why I say I don't care where anybody goes. I don't care. You can go in any chat. You can support whomever you want. That's not my business. You know what I mean? I don't pay your bills. I have no right to tell anyone where to go. It doesn't matter. What matters to me is how you treat me, the respect that you show me. That's all that matters to me. I don't care who you support, who you watch, who you follow. That's not my business. my interactions with you are all that matters. That's all that I think about, how you treat me. So none of that other stuff matters to me at all. Seriously, it doesn't. Right? Jim Jules, that's why. Oh, you're a Taurus too? That's why I fucks with y'all. Fucks with y'all. Trigger warning. Thank you, Vera, because you never know what comes out of my mouth. Please don't hold anybody responsible for anything that comes out of my mouth. Nobody in my chat, please, especially none of my mods. Please don't attack my mods. Don't, please. I beg you guys. Okay? Anybody watching that may watch on the replay, anything that I say out of my mouth, I am responsible for 100%. Please. My mods, they're doing me a favor. When somebody mods for you, that is a blessing that somebody mods for you. I don't take that for granted. Don't ever come at my mods. Always come at me. Come see me. Did I say hi to Adele? I hope I did. Because sometimes the other day I was like, oh, shoot, did I say hi to Adele? Let me see what you guys are saying. Moral to the story, do not ignore red flags. Oh, my gosh. Yes, thank you. Do not become a sheep. Critically think. I failed to do so a few times and got burned. Me too. Hey, Bama Huntress. Where's she at? Oh, there she goes. Hey, sweetie pie. Yeah, I agree. Sue Elliott. Hey, sweetie. Thank you for being here. So nice to see you, sweetie pie. I was loyal to the wrong person on here. Do I regret it? No, I don't. But I couldn't be loyal to a person who wasn't even considerate of me and my feelings. I agree. I agree, Tia. And you were loyal. You were loyal, and you didn't deserve to be spoken to that way and to be treated that way. Nobody does. Nobody does. If we disagree with somebody, and it doesn't matter. Nobody deserves to be degraded, demeaned. Nobody. Nobody. There's people that I've disagreed with, that I've had issues with, and I've never come up here and degraded them or demeaned them. And sometimes I wanted to say some crap. I wanted to say some crap like, listen, I was raised in the days that we joked on you about everything, but I would never do that to anybody because I don't want that done to me. Don't joke on me because my roots are showing. Don't joke on me. So I don't do that to people. I don't joke on people. I've called people a few bitches. Yeah, I've done that. But I just really try to extend to people the same courtesy that I want extended to me. Sonic Youth, hello, sweetie. Yep, once it hits a point of doxing, making fun of alleged DV victims, fertility shaming, look shaming, etc., boundaries have been drawn for sure. I agree. And they've been trampled, right? They've been trampled. Like nobody cares. Nothing is off limits. And I think that when me and JJ were up here last time and we said enough is enough across the board, some people took offense to that. And I didn't mean for anybody to take offense to that. I just mean I don't care. The doxing, there's no rationale. There's no justification for that. I don't think so. I don't care. I don't care. And again, I sat here and I also said, if somebody threatened to harm my children, if somebody came online and made a video, saying that they're driving to my house, listen, I may lose every last brain cell and just show my whole ass. I may. I'm not going to sit here and say I may not just lose it completely if you threaten my children. But I tried to prevent that at every turn, and I would get offline. I would unplug if I ever felt that it was getting to that point where my children weren't harmed. That's just me. I'm not sitting here telling anybody else what they should do. People are grown folks. But when I came here with JJ and I gave my opinion, that is why I gave it. I'm not here telling other people, oh, you're wrong, you're wrong. I'm just saying, where does it end? What is the end goal here? What is the end goal? And for some people, they don't care. They're willing to go the whole way, right? They're like, I don't care. I don't care if I lose my channel. I don't care. And if that's what you want to do, that's okay. That's on you. But you have to think about the people that are caught in the crossfires. The people that are caught all the time, that are innocent bystanders, that are just giving their opinion or in a thread, and now they're caught in the line of fire. They don't deserve that. This is a place where people have used it as an outlet, and you've taken that away from them because of a vendetta, because of your anger, because of your ego. And you may not care, but I care. I care about the subscribers. I care about the people that are caught in the middle and that are being belittled and are being shamed for all these things that are not, nobody's ever supposed to be shamed for having illnesses, for having addiction, for having weight shamed, their looks talked about, their teeth talked about, their housing talked about, their clothing talked about. Like, where they do that at? Where they do that at? Do we not have any home training? Do we not have any home training? Can we pretend that we have some home training? I'm just saying. Because I know if my mother was alive, may she rest in peace, and I ever talked or did some shit like that, my mother would whip my ass. 40 years old, she don't care. My mother would whip my ass if I ever acted like this online. And I was watching Danielle Robinson today. She cracks me up. And she said, we're too old for this, right? Some of us have grandchildren. Some of us have been married 30 years. Your marriage alone is too old for this shit. You've been married 30 years. Your marriage is too old to be doing this shit. We are too old to be doing this and acting like this. Teenagers, right? Kids that their brain has not grown yet, act impulsively, act out of emotion, act right irrationally. But as adults, you would think that your brain has matured to a level where you can sit back and think. And many of us, it seems like our maturity levels are stunted. In a lot of ways, my maturity level is stunted. I'm goofy as hell. I'm silly as hell. Yep, I am. I love colorful things, like a teenager. Okay. But when it comes to the important things, I wouldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't dock somebody. I couldn't put them in danger, put their kids in danger. When you dox people, when you say these things, there are children in these homes. There are children in these households. The children didn't make a choice. We're putting these children in dangerous situations because let's say I dox somebody, right? I put their address, I put their name out there. Maybe I have no intention of physically harming them, but now I've put it out there into the universe and not everybody's well. Somebody else now has that information and may take it upon themselves to harm somebody. That is the thing. You may think you're just, getting your little, your vengeance. But there are so many people online that are not well, that do not have the best intentions, have the worst intentions, actually. And now you've just put that information out there and put these people in harm. Maybe you won't harm them, but somebody else may. I know I can't live with that on my conscience. If you can, again, that's on you. But I can't sit here and act like it doesn't bother me. To my core, it does. When I think about children possibly being harmed, again, trigger warning. I was a child that suffered trauma at the hands of adults. So I could never sit back and think about a child being put in a position to be harmed because adults don't know when enough is enough and don't know when to call it quits. I can't. I know I can't. There's no way. Sorry. I know I'm behind, guys. Sorry. Sue Elliott says, I was off Twitter and YouTube all day yesterday and it was so nice. I reconnected with family that I haven't seen in 40 years. That's amazing, Sue Elliott. And I think that you're such an amazing woman. And I heard someone say that, oh, she came in the community because of something that Katie Joy did to her, big whoops or something. It was a big deal. It was a big deal. What was done to Sue Elliott, the way she was made to feel was wrong, right? And she was embraced in a community. I know that when I saw it, I spoke to Sue Elliott and I reached out to her and it hurt me. It hurt me deeply. As a mom, I can't even imagine the pain that she lives with every day, right? And that's not a small thing. And it bothered me to see her spoken about that way. Even if she is on Twitter and says she called somebody some names or whatever, I think we've lost sight of what's important. It's not that serious. Somebody calling me a bitch or a stupid dumb bitch or something, I'm not gonna come here and lose my mind about it and go crazy on them because I'm gonna laugh it off. Like, am I that name that they're calling me? No, I know I'm not. I'm not a stupid dumb bitch or whatever. I'm not. I can be a bitch sometimes. Okay, I'm lying. I can be a bitch, but I don't. I always say it's not what you're called that matters, is what you answer to. is what you answer to, is what you choose to react to or respond. I don't want to react. I want to respond. And responding takes time. It takes a moment to sit back and think about it. Reacting is done in, knee jerk, right? You react. I have reacted a few times, but I prefer to respond. That takes time, that takes thought, and you're more careful with your words because words hurt. They do hurt and they affect people. My opinion, not yours. Hey, sweetie pie. I said I'm gonna have to put that on a t-shirt too. Sweetie pie. Your mods are great. Nah, they ain't down with anyone messing with. I don't mess with my mods, bro. Don't mess with my mods. Seriously, we're gonna have a problem. We're gonna have a problem. Ready for that fat check? Yeah, Megs. That's the only good thing about working long hours, right? I'm sorry. Pandora Vel, hello. That clip of car ride is 11 months old. Oh, is it? Okay, I didn't know. It doesn't even matter. I wasn't saying like I was just using it in like as a reference, right? If somebody made a video that they drive into my house, it's gonna unnerve me, and it's gonna be time for me to get off the internet and get some damn security or get me whatever. Anyway, I can't have weapons in New York, but yeah, I agree. Don't mess with my kid. Don't mess with mine either, Swelly. I feel you. I understand. Hey, Stacy, how are you, sweetie pie? To need a wheelchair and be degraded because you can walk a few steps. As someone who will need one at some point, that made me angry. Do we have to be completely paralyzed for people to believe us? I'm going to speak about that in a second, but yeah. Sonic Youth says that's the thing. Should kids get threatened? Of course not. But some people should learn to stop before they piss someone off bad enough for them to make a dumb threat. And that's the thing. This is where it becomes like there's a lot of variables, a lot of gray areas. I don't think kids should ever be brought into it. And I understand that people are saying they're trying to make their points, that some people don't listen to reason. For me, and for me alone, please don't misunderstand this. This is only for me. No matter what, like even if somebody did, God forbid, threaten my kids, please don't do that. Please don't do that because you will see a side of Cindy I don't think anybody wants to see. Don't threaten my kids. But if somebody did threaten my kids, the one thing I can tell you is I would never threaten anyone else's kids. I wouldn't do that. That I wouldn't do. I'm not going to resort to threatening somebody else's kids. A grown person can get their ass whipped. They could get their ass whipped. That is definitely a possibility. But because somebody threatens my kids, sorry about my son. Hold on, guys. You guys didn't hear my son just say some profanities, screaming at the video games, of course. Sorry about that. Right? Kids, such gems. Son, whip his ass when I get out of here. But so I just wouldn't do that. But then again, that's just me. And also with the wheelchair, Stacy, my mother, before my mother passed, my mother had to use a walker. And my mother wasn't paralyzed, but my mother couldn't walk because my mother had COPD. And it was very hard for her to breathe, right? And my mother was then given a motorized wheelchair. My mother had the capabilities of walking, but she couldn't breathe. So I would never question anyone. First of all, I would never question anyone's illness, never, not, and that's, again, that's just me. And so I get why you would be upset at it, and I get why she was upset at it. I get it. It bothered me too. This is what I'm saying. And it's all across the board. It's just too much. We shouldn't do it. We all have moms. We all, and we have family members. I know my mom was in a wheelchair, so I would never degrade or question anyone that needs a wheelchair, even if they're not paralyzed. What business it is? Is it of mine anyway? Why do I have the right to even mention that? And I'm sorry, some people may feel offended at this video. It's not directed at anyone. I'm not directing it at any one person. These are just situations that need to be spoken about. We don't have the right to question these things because we think somebody's a bitch or we think somebody's talking some shit out the side of their neck. We don't have the right to do this, and we keep doing this, and we're setting up this platform to be worse and worse for the next generation of people to come on this platform. And I think that is our responsibility. It is our responsibility to be aware of that. that when you're on a platform, a public platform, right, you have a moral obligation to be aware of what you do on this platform affects others. It does affect others, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. I told my son I was going live. Can anybody tell me if you can hear my son? Let me know if you can hear my son, because I don't know if you can. Hey, Gretchen Beach. How are you, sweetie pie? Good to see you. Handsome Squidward. Hey, how are you? How's your thesis going? Are you done with it? Probably so, right? But I hope your thesis is going well. BBs. Hey. Shyla. Hey. How are you? Thank you for being here. But yeah, I just think that, honestly, guys, and I'm not trying to, Teresa, hey, sweetie pie. If I don't respect someone, then I don't care what their opinion is of me. Saves me from getting my feelings hurt a lot. I agree. I agree. And I guess that's the truth too, right? Because if we listen to everybody's opinions of us, we would be, oh my God, in our feelings all day, right? And I used to be thin-skinned. I did. I was very thin-skinned, and what people said about me did bother me. Now I'm at a point where I don't care, because if it's not something that is a valid criticism of me, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't. It really doesn't. I've grown to realize that not everybody's opinion of me makes any difference in my fucking life. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't help me pay my bills. It doesn't help me feed my son. It doesn't help me with my self-esteem. I cannot give anyone that power over me. And I've given my power quite a few times to people online, and I've learned better from it. I've learned better from it. And I blindly did show loyalty to people and didn't speak to other people because they didn't want me to. And and I refuse to do that ever again. I refuse to do that ever again. I'm an adult. I'm going to speak to whomever I like. I'm going to subscribe to whomever I like. I'm going to, I'm not going to allow that anymore for anyone else's feelings or expectations to be laid at on my shoulders. It's not right, because I don't do that to others. I've never told anyone else who they should like, who they shouldn't like. I wouldn't do that. First of all, that's entitled as hell. That's entitled as hell, and that's bugged out, in my opinion. So I wouldn't do that. But then again, that's just me. Go have some fun outside with family. I agree. I agree. Some of us have, forgotten that, right? Sonic U says, I'm a father, and I would much rather spend time with my kids than make an effort to hurt people on the internet because I don't like their opinion. Amen. Amen. Thank you. Thank you. Rachel, I'm going backwards. I know, guys. Listen, Linda. You already know, right? Cindy's a whole ass mess. Yes, I know. Oh my God, this real life sorry. Cindy Slow. Bullshit. Absolutely. Sorry. Needs to stop. Like last year needed to stop type shit. Yes, I agree. I thought it was gonna be left in 2021. I was hopeful. I was hopeful that new year brings new, you know what I mean? New expectations for people to behave better. And it hasn't happened, and so I was just let down. But I did have hopes for that, but sadly it didn't happen. But I also Bella Marie says children shouldn't have been in the middle of all these adult arguments. Children are innocent. I agree. I agree. I agree. Children are innocent and they shouldn't be in grown up stuff. Tia says kids should be kept out of it. No ifs, no buts. I agree with you 100%. Kira says, I'm uncomfortable about the screenshots of chat and comment logs so that you get called out for playing both sides. And I don't think that's, you can go wherever you want. So what if you're in a chat of two people that have once had beef or don't like each other? What the hell does that have to do with anybody in my chat? If I had an issue with somebody, right? And they had an issue with me and they come into my chat and then they're in that person's chat. What the hell does that even mean? That is between me and that person. Our issues should remain between me and that person. It should never be put on any subscriber's freaking shoulders. I'm not going to do that. And now, don't get me wrong. If you trashing me and bashing me, I'm gonna have an issue with you. But if you're not doing that, and that's what I mean. There's this all or nothing mentality, right? Black or white. There, these rules. Who made these rules up? Who made these rules up? Because I know I didn't sign that contract that I was okay with these damn rules. I never did. So miss me with those rules because I didn't sign that damn contract. All right. So I'm not abiding by those rules. I'm not abiding by anybody else's rules that you hate him, I have to hate him. You hate her, I have to hate her. Nah, F you. That's your shit. Sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. And for people that I've ever treated like that in the past that never really had an issue with me, I apologize. I apologize because I have done that. I've been petty. I've blindly followed along like a sheep. I've been a sheep. I'm not a sheep. I've never been a sheep in real life. Why the hell did I come online and fall in line? No, no, that's not my character. And I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not. Someone warned Cindy's son real quick. I'm telling you, disrespectful. And I told him, I'm going live. I'm going live. Oh, what happened, Barbara? Wait, what? What happened to Miranda? Miranda, Barbara. You're safe. What? There's something like gas or something? I hope you're okay. Thank you, Gretchen. I was trying blue. I never tried blue before. So thank you. Thank you for that. My husband said some profanity in the background of one of my calls, and I was like, search. I'm telling you, they don't care. These kids and these husbands, they don't care. JJ says, threaten my kids and I will come for your existence, period. I say this not to flex, but because my two kids are the reason that I live and breathe. I agree. I agree. I have 5 sons. Listen, y'all don't want my basketball team coming. That's why I don't tell my sons. My sons rarely come on here. One time, my son came and watched me, and it was because he saw something on Twitter that upset him, and he came into my live like to monitor stuff. I was like, boy, I don't need you to monitor me. I'm grown. But I really do not let my sons know what's really going on online because my sons don't play these online games. It can become very serious very quickly, with my sons. And I don't want that. Online stuff should stay online. It should never translate over into real life for me because somebody doesn't like me or somebody's talking out the side of their neck. It's not that serious for me. Unless you talk about my kids, unless you threaten my kids, unless you put my kids in danger, then it becomes real serious real quick. But I don't let my sons know what's going on. And, my son happened to go on Twitter and saw some stuff that he was very upset about. But he's fine now. I spoke to my sons. That's why I keep it in perspective. I would never want my sons to be hurt or upset by something online, especially if I can avoid it, Yeah, don't mess with my kids, man. Gretchen says, JJ, same. My kids are one of the things I have gotten right in my life. Me too. That's how I feel, Gretchen. I've made such a mess out of my life, right? I've made mistakes. My sons are the one thing in life I did right. My sons are amazing men. Amazing men. They make me proud every day. My sons are the one thing in my whole life that I feel is my greatest achievement is my 5 sons. So don't mess with that. Don't mess with my trophies. We're going to have a serious issue. Mess with my trophies. We're going to have an issue. I'm telling you. You can't hear him? Okay, good. Oh, wow. Oh, you were sick, Shyla? I'm so sorry. I'm glad you're starting to feel better. So sorry to hear that. JJ says, my 20-year-old daughter said, oh, she would be humiliated if she acted like the majority of the anti-KJs. That's embarrassing, right? For a 20-year-old to say that? Hey, shots fired. Miranda, you okay too? Oh, my God. Okay, good. You guys can't hear my son. Good, because I was about to smack his ass. My skin is so thick, you can make a leather handbag out of it. That's a good thing, Vera. That's a good thing. Nobody knows. Oh, wait, what my Miranda said? I look normal, but I actually have a birth defect that causes my legs to be weak, have severe chronic pain, etc. And so I'm a full-time wheelchair user. And so this situation angers me so much. He did it. I'm so sorry, Miranda. I'm so sorry. And I agree. This is the thing that we don't realize when we say these things, right? We aim it at one person, but we inadvertently hit other people that may be in our chat, that may be our own subscribers that are dealing with things that maybe haven't shared it because of the stigma surrounding things, or because they're private people. And so when you aim an insult at one person, you don't realize how many people you hit with that one insult. It's not okay. Just because we don't know everybody's struggles, that's why I would never come here and degrade somebody about something that they can't control. I've never done that. I've said some stuff, called people a few bitches, but I would never do that. I would never talk about somebody's weight, somebody's looks, because if I'm aiming it at one person, I may hit so many people in my chat. Right? If I talk about somebody's teeth, let's say for an example, oh, she ain't got no teeth. She gumming for days. I don't know who may have had dental problems in their lives, or may have false teeth or partials, or whatever. And now they feel personally attacked, right? It's fucked up. It's fucked up to do that. And I may not, I wasn't talking to them, but of course it affects them. And this is why I'm very aware of things that I say here. And if I say something that is offensive, I'm going to apologize. I have no issue apologizing, because I don't want to hurt somebody's heart or offend people. I don't. I could be petty as hell, shady as hell. Yep, 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 yep. But to hurt somebody's heart for something that they have struggled with, or that plagues them every day, nah, not me. Not I, said the cat. I can't. And I'm so sorry, Miranda. I love you. You know, you're my girl, and I'm so sorry. I get it, because I remember my mom would be with her motorized chair and people would be impatient with her, right? Trying to get around her or something. Who? I listen, I almost got in a few fights. They don't see me with her. They think she's alone. They start talking shit to her. Excuse me, who are you talking to? Who is you talking to? So I get it. That it still gets me hot. It still gets me hot. So many people were disrespectful to my mother solely because she was in a wheelchair. It's not okay, guys. We have to be aware of what we say out of our mouths. We can't let our anger, a momentary frustration take over what's right and what's wrong. Morals, ethics. We can't do that, man. We can't do that. Don't be too hard on yourself. Everyone has a different threshold for what they put up with. Thank you. I appreciate that. My van. Oh, shoot, Barbara. Oh, no, girl. Oh, so sorry. Holy crap. Yikes. Hi, Diane Lees. Better get a couple of plants and a comfy sauce. Deborah. Thank you for being here. Oh, you do, Deborah Young? I want a bay window. Listen, I live in an apartment. I ain't got no damn bay window. Shoot. Because of Granny's actions, I said, oh, heck no. You want to see them? You take me to the court. You know, okay, I'm missing stuff, guys. Okay, yeah, it goes. Yes, my son and youngest daughter have been through hell watching their father suffer through the cancer, seizure, so much else. Then Granny gonna spread rumors, steal, etc. Yep. Now my son has an anxiety disorder. I know, Marianne. What your mother-in-law has put you through and your kids through, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's right. They want to see, she wants to see them take it. Yeah. After what she's put you through, I understand that. It's not right. People talk about disabilities either. There are people that have got disabilities and illnesses that other people can't see. Right. Invisible disabilities, right? Yeah, you may not be able to see it, doesn't mean it doesn't exist. We don't have the right to do that. You talking out the side of your neck. Yeah, for real, they do. A lot of people talk. Hi, Pat Wetzel. Nice to see you. Hi, honey. Honesty is the best policy. I'm a very loyal person, but I try to see right from wrong. And that's a great thing. That's what it's about, being honest. With my friends, I'm not going to lie to them to make them feel better, because then I'm enabling bad behavior. Like if one of my friends says something that I think is crazy, JJ, I'm going to tell her in private, alone, like, JJ, that was a bit much, mamita, before somebody else tells her. If you're a friend, you're going to tell your friend. You're going to check your friend. You're not going to sit back and allow somebody else. Now they got to check your friend publicly when you should have checked it privately. And then your friend could have went and said, listen up, my bad. I was wrong. You understand? And I'm always going to do that. I'm always going to try to privately address things. I'm not going to come here and publicly, dog people out if I can help it privately. There's been some situations where I was too angry to do that. And I should have handled it privately, but I was very angry. And that's why now I'm going to go back to my original philosophy, which was to sit on something, meditate before I come here and react. Even if I'm angry, I'm going to sit a moment, think about it before I come here and speak about it, because it's going to be the way I'm going to speak is going to make a big difference in how it's received, you know? So I have to be very aware of that. My delivery is going to make a big difference in how people receive my message. And if people say, oh no, that's a bitch right there, fuck her, or if people say, damn, that's, I can understand what she's saying. So I think our delivery, the way we present it, it makes a big difference. And I've made a few mistakes in coming here and delivering my message. I have. I cannot brag enough about my son and daughter. They are amazing, educated, and compassionate. I put my entire being into raising them. And that's what all we can do as parents. J. Fid says, Rachel M., me too. If I see you have a permit to park in the spot, a doctor has determined that you are eligible. I am not a doctor, and it's not my job to police the world. You park there, it helps you. Oh, what does she say? Sorry, guys, I suck at this. Listen, I know, I suck at this. I'm trying. I'm getting better. Once I have my laptop, I'll be able to see the chat, so it'll be much better. Trust me. Prayers to Rachel and Miranda and so many others. Prayers for everyone in chat. Positive vibes for everyone non-religious. I apologize just sending. Don't apologize. Prayers to those who believe in prayers and positive vibes to those who don't. Right? That's what I say all the time. I believe in prayers wholeheartedly, but I would never want to offend anyone else either. So I always say prayers and positive vibes, right? All that good energy to people. No teeth. You talking about me, Cindy? No, Barbara, no. Never, never. People stay on topic in chat. Yo, JJ, stop Katie joining the dead chat. You guys are funny. I can't with y'all. Oh my God. I know I need to learn how to take care of plants, so I'm being measured for. Hi, Nizzy. You're being measured for what, Mama? Damn it. See, I'm missing stuff. That's why I have to go back. I suck. Gosh, dang it. God dang it. But yeah, so I don't know. It's been a short chat. It's only 7 o'clock. What the hell, guys? I usually have so much to talk about. What the hell? And for the record, my husband doesn't beat me. He has MS and it's destroying his brain, making him not nice all the time, but he isn't abusive. Those words are probably triggering to innocent people. I'm so sorry, Shyla. I'm so sorry for that. That should never have been spoken about either. And I'm sorry. Multiple people have brought it up now, so I wanted to get that out there. Wow. Yeah, I think that's disgusting. And I'm sorry about that. Okay. Because anyone who is going through DV, it shouldn't be used against them anyway. We have to chill, guys. We have to chill with these things. I'm sorry, Shyla, that was even put out there, and I'm sorry that you even have to correct it and say what your husband is suffering with. And I'm so sorry about that, okay? I know because I've had to come out here and out, right? Like my records on Twitter, and I felt like I had to because I was put in that position by somebody that didn't have the right to make up accusations and lies about me. And this is why I'm saying I'm not here to attack anyone, guys. I'm saying across the board it's bad, but there's people that are being thrown in it just for giving their opinion. And even if they're on Twitter tweeting 1,000 times, like we have to chill. Certain things do not need to be brought into a fight. We're fighting a fucking fist fight with guns, man. Like it escalates, goes from 1 to 100 so quick. Stay on the level, right? We're here. Stay on that level. You don't have to escalate the fight up here where we're ill equipped to deal with that shit. You're hitting below the belt every single time. So I'm sorry about that, Charlotte. That's upsetting. I'm so sorry. Who that just upset me. Thank you for being here, Charlotte. Thank you. Thank you. And I disagree, but we can do so without yelling at each other. Yeah, we can. We can, JJ. We don't yell at each other. We talk it out. And that's why I love her. That's why it's my girl. JJ's my girl, bro. Always had my back. But thank you for being here, Charlotte. I appreciate it so much. Again, I'm sorry about that. I have gallons stored in the basement. I need somebody. Y'all gonna have to help me. JJ's fault. She's the real trash. can't even talk. She derailed chat, not us. You guys are funny. Oh my God. Really enjoyed the plant talk, Diane. That's cool that you guys were able to talk about plants. I need to get JJ to help me. I really do. Pat said, Vera, I'm glad to say hi to you. I'm harmless, but sometimes I become a bull in a china shop. At least you know, right, Pat? She's no joke. She's my feisty Italian friend, I'm telling you. And I'm sorry I didn't stand up when those accusations were hurled your way. I knew better. Thank you, Charlotte. And it's okay. I understand. Sometimes it's hard to be, you know, you don't want to go through it, and some people don't care, right? Like now it's hard when you're being attacked day after day. So I get it. I thank you for saying that, but I understand. I didn't want anybody else to be in the line of fire trying to defend me against somebody that doesn't care and doesn't have any boundaries. So I appreciate you saying that. It means a lot. Thank you so much. Yeah, Jenny Lee, my Jenny Lee, she so sweet. She's so sweet. She made this Valentine's video. Damn it, girl. Damn it. I wish I had that kind of gift. I don't. I suck at it. But yeah, better chopped meat. Ew, I don't like liver either. No chopped liver, guys. Ew, ew. But I don't think I'm gonna have a long live tonight. Like I said, no explanation. Anyone who knows someone who had a brain injury, disease, or cancer knows that it impacts personality. It is not their fault. It is very insensitive. It is very insensitive. And I know because my grandmother has dementia, and I know that that's very different. But when it affects the brain, it does affect people's personalities, and they you know they can't be held responsible. They can't be held responsible, and I think that that's just really bad to be used against her anyway. Guys, I that just hurts my heart. It hurts my heart, things like this. When people's disabilities are made, fun of, when people are weight shamed, and it all hurts me. I'm gonna whip your ass, boy. Told you I was going live and you back there like lucky they couldn't hear you. That's my son. My handsome, tall ass son. Need to comb his hair, but so I get it, guys. I just really wanted to come here and just say it's been a bad day. Like I said, I've been looking into different communities, trying to understand that it's not only in this one community or several communities, right? Because so many communities have come together and have intertwined, and it's not just one community. Toxicity is everywhere. Negativity is everywhere. Negativity feeds off negativity. It's like magnetic energy. You understand? And when I went looking to see if it's everywhere on YouTube, what other things have been done on YouTube, it is literally everywhere. It's in every corner of YouTube. The bad behavior, the out of control, no boundaries, people just, nothing's off limits. People pushing, trying to push other people to self-harm. Like it's insane, the things I've seen today, and it's really worn on me. It's really put me in a negative state of mind that I don't like to be in, and I will not be doing that again. This is why I can't be a commentary channel. I can't, because I can't. There's no way that it just, oh, it was stuck to me, that energy, and it really put me in a bad mindset today. So all I want to say really is a little more kindness, and I say that and I mean it. And there's been some times where I haven't been so kind, and I get that. And that's why I said blind loyalty, because I know I've been guilty of it myself. I've followed behind people, and just because I liked them and I was friends with them, I just gave them all my loyalty. I didn't care. I didn't care. Oh, they said you did this. I didn't care. La, 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 la. And you can't do that. You can't push that gut feeling that you get that tells you, that warning, that alarm that goes off and says, hey, this is kind of sketch. This is kind of sus right here. And you push it to the side like, I'm not listening to it. You have to listen to that. You have to listen to your instinct, to your gut, to that alarm in you. And you have to be able to put your ethics, your morals, your decency, what you know is right, above any of that. Because if somebody is really your friend, they'll understand that, and they'll be able to understand when you tell them, hey, I don't think this is right. And you come to them with respect and you talk to them, they should be able to receive that and respect you for coming to them and telling them and being honest with them. Somebody that isn't willing to hear you that way really wasn't your friend and didn't deserve your loyalty to begin with. That's just my opinion. And my phone is about to die, guys. I hate this phone sometimes. Let me see if I could plug it in. Hold on. But that's all I really wanted to get across to everyone, because like I said, I'm not sitting here and I wasn't guilty of it. I've been guilty of it myself, guys. But after everything I've seen, I no longer want to do that. I no longer want to just blindly follow anyone. I am going to stick to what I believe is right. And sometimes what I think is right is may not be right. You know what I mean? But I'm going to try to do what I think is inherently right. I'm going to try to stick up for what I believe in. I'm not going to allow people to say nasty things about people and be okay with it. I can't be. I can't be. There's been so many times where I've seen it and I stood silent, and it bothered me that I did. That I didn't speak up at that moment and say, "Hey, this isn't right." And there's sometimes where you don't want to insert yourself into a big fight, and there's a way to do it, always with respect. So I always prefer to do it in DMs. I'll DM somebody and be like, "Hey, can I talk to you about this?" That's how I try to tackle things. I really do. I don't try to come here and make a video out of everything. Everything isn't content for me. It's not. I try to think of the person behind these avatars, behind these accounts. Each person is a person. And I try to think of it that way. I know I'm probably talking in circles, but I hope I made sense. Yeah. Good night, everybody. Everybody that was here, I thank you guys. You know, the MS has changed him into a totally different person the 11 years we have been married, and that's tragic enough. That is tragic enough. That is tragic enough. I agree. Guys, can we just all stop? You know, Meg says Cindy knows how I rock with her. We've disagreed, but we were able to talk. That's why I feel so comfortable coming to her with my thoughts. She does. And I feel bad because I've been hiding from Twitter like the plague. And my Megs is like, "Where you at?" I'm like, "Oh, so sorry." I felt so bad. My Megs came to me and I was, MIA from Twitter. I was just scared of Twitter, but I will be checking my DMs, guys. I'm sorry about that. But we can disagree and still have mutual respect for each other and talk in private and work things out. I would never throw somebody away for disagreeing with me or me disagreeing with them. I don't throw people away. I don't, you know? But there comes a time when you have to cut it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna end out right now because I'm gonna end up saying something on camera and y'all gonna, yeah. So, um, bro, you can't be serious right now, bro. You would think I'm talking to my son, right? It's amazing. But anyway, I'm gonna end it here, guys, because like I said, I'm about to say something on my mouth and be canceled for domestic abuse. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't put hands on him, but fuck his ass up one day. But I thank you all for being here. I really genuinely appreciate everybody. Like I said, it's always a pleasure to have you guys here. Everyone is always, um, your opinions are welcome. Differing opinions are always welcome here. I just really want to be the change that I want to see on YouTube. I have to be that. I can't sit here and say what changes I want to see on YouTube and my actions are the opposite, right? The things that I want to see done or not done on YouTube, I have to be an example of that. So I'm trying to do that. And I don't think anyone should blindly follow anyone, no matter how much you like them, no matter how long you've rocked for them. If you have a question, ask it. If you have a concern, address it. I don't mean you have to blast them, publicly, but don't put your feelings aside for anyone else's, because if the shoe were on the other foot, would they do it for you? Would they sacrifice their morals for you? Most of the time, it's no. So why would you sacrifice your morals and your beliefs and your principles for anyone else? Okay. I appreciate you guys so much. I seriously, I thank you guys for being here. It means a lot. I know I was just rambling today, and I love you guys. Hey, sweet home Alamanda. Hey, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm ending it now because before kill my husband. But anyway, okay. We ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that. I thank you guys again for all being here. Seriously, yes, think critically, like JJ says. And make up your mind for yourself. I know that there are people that don't like me, and that's okay. But I just ask anyone who comes here who has given me the chance to hear me, make up your mind for yourself. Don't allow someone else to make your mind up for you, because I won't allow anyone else to make up my mind for me. So that's all I ask, is that you hear me out, you give me a chance. Don't allow somebody else to tell you what kind of a person I am. Give me a moment and see for yourself. Okay? I appreciate everybody. I thank everybody who subscribed recently. I was shocked. I'm not going to look at it, because then I get a little crazy. But I do thank you guys. And I see all you guys being here, and it means so much to me. And I'll never take that for granted. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday nights. And again, the bots keep coming in here. But hey, living in gratitude. Hey, sweetie pie. Thank you for being here. I thank you guys, sincerely. I thank you guys. But okay. And I hope you have a great evening, night, rest of your night. Te quiero, te adoro, all that good stuff. Hasta luego. I will see you guys during the week. JJ's having a live on Thursday, the paranormal. I think I'm going to start doing a Tuesday live. I enjoyed it. And so I think I will incorporate a Tuesday live into my schedule. Tuesday evening, see how that goes. But seriously, guys, thank you so much for being here. I will see you next time. Okay? I love you guys. Bye. Bye, guys.